the axis progression, the 4 chords of pop, the 1, 5, 6, 4 chord progression, the chord progression that we all know the sound of because it's everywhere. But I want to say that there is a reason why it's used so much. Because it sounds good. I mean, it's a chord progression that works really well. There's no problem with using something that works, even though it is popular, but sometimes you have to be a bit creative with how you use it. Something that I like to do sometimes with it that I think sounds pretty good. So I'm going to use the key of D, and I'm going to go from the D major chord, the 1 chord, to the A major chord, which is the 5 chord, the B minor chord, which is the 6 chord, to the 4 chord G major, and that's basically the chord progression, the standard 4 chords of pop that we all know and love. The base of that chord progression is essentially just D, A, B to G, and that's it. Very predictable. But we can make it sound more interesting, and the way that I like to do things like this is I like to try and create a bass motion. So if we start on the D chord, I'm going to play it here this time. But now instead of going all the way up here to get the bass note of the A chord, I'm going to invert what we call inversions, chord inversions. So I'm going to invert the A major chord. All that means is we're going to change the order of the notes in the chord. So all I'm going to do is take the 3rd of the chord, which is C sharp, and I'm going to turn that into a bass note. So we're going to change the bass line of the chord, and it should work really well. So I'm going to change the bass note to C sharp, and I'm going to play a major chord. Now, I've put chord diagrams and stuff in the description box, all for free. It's on my Patreon page, but it's all for free. Check them out there. And now we've got this bass motion going from D to C sharp, and then we're going to go down to B minor as before, so it's got that descending feel, and then to the G, same as before. And when you get that together, it sounds more like this. So it has all the same qualities as the 4 chords of pop, but it just has a bit of a different vibe because of that bass line. And this is the thing I'm getting at, is there's no reason you have to do things the exact same way as everyone else. Play around with things and see if you can change it in some little way that makes it feel a bit different. But the essence of the chord progression is still the same, so it still has that same feel that people know and love. The reason why people like that chord progression is because it just works, it flows really well. And this, to me, has the same flow, but it just has that little bit of variety that makes it just feel a little bit more interesting. So that's a new chord progression for you. See if you can write a song with it.